The mercury is going to plummet from today. A massive cold front has landed in the Western Cape, and Gauteng and other inland provinces can expect a chilly start to the week. Joining me now to talk more about this is Annika de Beer. She joins us from our weather centre in Cape Town. Afternoon to you, Annika. So you've already had a significant amount of rain there in the Cape today. Just how much more is expected?
Yes, that's right. So the cold front arrived this morning in Cape Town. We've had persistent rain throughout the morning in the mother city and also the surrounding areas. Let's take a look at how much rain we are expecting. Our rainfall accumulation map for the rest of today and tomorrow shows 25 millimeters of rain in the blue shade, and that covers most of the Western Cape and also parts of the Northern Cape. And we expect even more rain on the mountainous areas of the Western Cape, where we see the purple colour coming through. That means up to 50 millimeters of rain, with the red indicating up to 75 millimeters of rain. And the South African Weather Service also warns for heavy rain in this area, so we might see more than 50 millimeters of rain, as I've mentioned, in the western half of the Western Cape.
We are also going to see a certain amount of snowfall over the coming days. Where exactly and how much are we expecting?
Yes, so this system, we're definitely expecting some snow with this cold front. Let's take a look at the snowfall accumulation. So the snow is expected to start from this evening on the high-lying areas of the Western Cape and also the southern parts of the Northern Cape. That's for this evening. Where we see the blue colour, that means between 5 and 15 centimeters of snow that can accumulate in those areas. And then tomorrow, snowfalls are also expected in the northern parts of the Eastern Cape.
Cape Town, from the visuals we've seen so far today, has had some roads flooded there as that rain begins to come down. We know, of course, with this kind of weather also comes people being stuck in various areas due to snow that often blocks roads. Do we have weather warnings that we need to look out for?
Yes, so the disruptive snowfall watch that the South African Weather Service has issued for today covers the mountainous areas on the mountain passes in the Western Cape and also the southern parts of the Northern Cape, that image that we just looked at. And then we also have a few other weather warnings for today. The first one is also then for heavy rain. That will affect the Cape Metropole, the western half of the Overberg district, as well as the West Coast district and also the Cape Winelands, where we can see more than 50 millimeters of rain, and that can also result in some localized flooding. And then there's also a second warning for a high fire danger across the central parts of the country ahead of the cold front, and we are seeing strong northwesterly winds today in that area and also berg wind conditions, and it's quite hot in the Eastern Cape especially, and that can all lead to runaway fires. So that's also a warning that we are looking at for today.
The Western Cape already feeling the effects of the cold front. How bad are things going to get for those of us who are stuck inland this week?
Okay, so today the cold front mainly affects the Northern Cape and Western Cape, and then from tomorrow we expect the cold weather to sweep across the western half of South Africa. So tomorrow also affecting the Free State and Northwest provinces, as well as the Eastern Cape, where maximum temperatures will be around 10 degrees Celsius and even lower in a few other places. And then the cold will reach Gauteng by Tuesday, not just Gauteng, but also Limpopo and Mpumalanga. If we take a look at our extended forecast then for Tuesday, it shows a maximum temperature in Johannesburg of 14 degrees Celsius, 17 in Pretoria and Polokwane. And as we can see, it's also much cooler in KwaZulu-Natal, and it also remains cold over the western part with a maximum of only 7 in Sutherland. So this system will definitely affect the whole country.
Annika, thank you. That was ENCA's Annika de Beer there, giving us a thorough breakdown of what to expect as that cold front begins to sweep through most parts of the country, lashing the Western Cape today. We've seen a significant amount of rain. We're also expecting some snow to come down in the coming days.